Hey guys, it's Jonah here back with a beer review. Feeling, a little bit croaky today, so hopefully my voice will hold out, but hopefully drinking a beer will solve that problem. Well, that's the plan anyway. So I decided in the end to go back to Restore Our Earth, which is a collaboration fest, which are all beers with the Garden Brewery. And today we are doing the Garden Brewery with, if it will focus, I don't know how you get things to do the dreaded autofocus. There we go. With Freddo Fox. And this is a Restore Earth mainly because they're replacing pavement with wildflowers at tree bases in streets in Barcelona. If you want to know more about the festival itself, you are more than willing to pause this video. You can even do, one of these QR nonsense things, but what we're interested in is the beer itself that we're looking at today. And the malts present are extra pale, carapils, bit of wheat, some wheat flakes, some oats, which is always good. The hops are Citra Simcoe HBC 431, and I believe there is another one. Yes, Spectrum, it says it on the front. So let me see. This is a New England IPA. Well, that's what it says here. Well, it should do if the dreaded camera of doom focuses. I'm having real problems. There we are with this camera, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong, to be honest. Yeah, see that one at the bottom here? Ding, ding, ding. Citra Spectrum. Is that Citra and Spectrum, or is that Citra type of a Citra called Spectrum? Not sure. But the can itself is quite cool. When I pull it out of the fridge, my girlfriend said, "Oh, that's a Mondrian design, but slightly different colours." And yeah, I agree. Very kind of postmodern and that kind of stuff, which is really cool. Right. Let me get this bad boy into a glass. It has been in the fridge, which is always good. There we go. And we are using my new lovely tulip glasses. I am unafraid of some slightly more aggressive pours using this glass, especially with 33 cans. I think that's a very cool. Maybe I'll just do that one, or should we do the normal one? Should do if it focuses, which I don't know if it will or not. But yeah, we've got well over a finger's head. Very lovely, fluffy white head. Totally unsee-through. This is a hazy bad boy. I'm looking to see because I thought I saw some little particulates coming through, but hopefully they're all in the suspension. Now, very hoppy. So this is a New England style. So this is going to be dry hopped within an inch of its life. But before I do that, I was just going to see on Freddo's green potential, which I was reading it not that long ago in here. He says, not showing you what I'm flicking through. And I can't find what I was looking at. But basically, yeah, the Freddo Fox are trying to use a system, solar-powered system, which is really cool because obviously Spain, you get a lot of sunshine, which is, hey, you've got to use what you have. The terroir, use what's locally available. The other thing they do is, like a lot of breweries, they take their spent grains, the spent malts, not hops, and they use it for feeding animals, for farmers. So I think it was cows and pigs and things like that use it for animal feed, which is really cool because obviously there's a lot of sugars and carbohydrates still in the grains after a brewery has used them. What was the other thing? Oh, yes, they're trying to reduce plastic waste. And they were talking about using, oh, and of course, lots of breweries use plastic kegs. I was like, really? Do they? I don't know about that. I always thought it was kind of a lot of steel kegs. In the UK it is, but maybe in Europe they use a lot of plastic kegs. But obviously plastic's bad, so they're trying to go back to stainless steel kegs, which is really cool. Okay, here is the spider diagram and the notes here. It's a punchy, hazy New England IPA with unmalted wheat and oats, which is good. Using using an East Coast ale yeast, lots of tropical stone fruit, etc. Bit of pear, melon, tangerine. We will see. We will see. I quite like this. That looks like Star Trek, the logo, don't you think? You could get a badge and wear it on your uniform and that kind of stuff. What is he talking about? I really need to drink some beer. Okay. So we've looked at it. Oh, loads of hops. I can tell this is kind of going to be outrageous. I'm getting some yellow citrus, but I'm also getting some of that stone fruit kind of vibe going on. But really, really sort of, yeah, not juicy fruits, but like very, I don't know why, but the colour yellow, like a melon, but not like a, yeah, like a honeydew kind of type melon. Not, it doesn't smell very zesty, and it also smells quite sharp. It doesn't smell like there's residual sweetness in there, but we shall see. They always say start with your eyes, then to your nose, then to your mouth, and that's always what I try and do on my reviews. Don't know if you've noticed. Ooh, yeah, it's a very high, thin, not sharp, but kind of zesty type, tropical type things going on. Then it goes really nice and smooth, and then it kind of just peters out, which is nice. So, like I always say, anything with wheats and oats in, I'm all over at the moment. That is probably my favourite style, and most breweries are doing it. And there's a good reason for that because it really does work well. But yeah, the flavours, you think, oh, it's going to be really, really sharp and zesty, like a lemon, like biting into a lemon, but it doesn't quite get there. It's like, and then so it's kind of cool. Yeah, there's a sort of pineapple there, but it's all, and maybe a sort of zestiness, but it is quite a mixture of kind of fruity type flavors that are never super bitter. Um, yeah, I'd say it's kind of zesty over pithy, if you know what I mean, but not really sharp. There's no real acidity in this. It is quite smooth, but at the same time, like I said on the nose, there's no sweetness there or no residual sweetness. So it is quite sort of dry. Um, and in this case, that comes across a tiny bit watery. So you've got that promise of sort of fruits and things going on. Then the smoothness kind of takes over, but a little bit of watery kind of thing, not mouth quenching watery that you do get with some types of fruits. They're sort of more juicy fruit flavors. This isn't quite that. It's a bit of a step back from that. So it's quite complex, what I would say top note flavours. So they're all quite high, but they're not real juicy and not grungy and there's no sort of real greenery here. Like I said, I'm getting the colours sort of lime green, yellow. They're the colours that I don't usually say colours when I attach them to tastes, but maybe because yeah, I've got some sort of bug. My taste buds aren't firing fully. So trying to assign actual names for flavours is difficult in this one. But yeah, it's overall tropical. Uh, I would say pineapple-y, maybe a little bit of mango, definitely melon kind of thing there. Not watermelon, but kind of honeydew, yellow, smaller melons. Small melons? We love small melons too. Quite a low bitterness as well. I don't think, he says, quickly looking at the can. Yeah, it doesn't say what the IBUs are on here, but I would suspect that they were quite low. I would suspect that this beer doesn't have that much going on in the actual boil itself. Dun, dun, dun. That was weird. It kind of focused and then unfocused. Come on, focus. Damn you. Damn you to hell. There we go. Punchy citrus notes with soft fruit aromas. Not sure about that. But a very, very nice beer. It's quite light. What was the ABV? 5.2. So over 5%, which is quite a good place to be. Not too alcoholic, but not too underpowered too. Nice flavours, very smooth. It's got wheat, it's got oats, which I like. I'm saying that this beer is quite a good beer. Nicely brought to you from Freddo Fox via the Garden Brewery in Croatia. I imagine all these beers have been brewed at the Garden Brewery to save the air miles, sending them all the way around the world. Cool. Anyway, I'm going to continue this this theme tomorrow, and then we might look elsewhere. So I'll try and pairing things up a little bit. So this will be a run of, you know, 2, maybe 3 of the Garden Brewery ones, and then we'll look at doing something else. This has been Unclejona with a bit of a frog in his throat. Hopefully we'll be back tomorrow. If not, it's because I've been feeling really rubbish and not feeling like drinking beer. We'll do an upload at some point, I'm sure. If you like this video, please click like and subscribe to keep the YouTube gods happy. The pantheon, the elder gods, perhaps, of YouTube happy. Because if you don't click like, yeah, YouTube don't promote these videos that much. So you're doing me a real big favor if you could do that. Obviously, if you don't want to miss any videos, click subscribe as well. Although I tend to post them on all the kind of social medias that I'm attached to anyway. This has been Unclejona, drinking lots of beer, drinking a lovely beer such as this one. We'll see you real soon for more beer videos. Shalom.